Being a sovereign being is the key to how we move forward. The hardest piece of that is actually owning your emotions and taking responsibility. I can't be responsible for you. I can't be responsible for everybody. But if I'm fully responsible for me, then my energetic fingerprint, my impact, my vibrational field, that I can work with. But as soon as I try to take care of other people, watch how the ego does this. It tries to get everyone else's ducks in a row. It's very fascinating, literally observing this in yourself and within other people. When you watch people try and make their life better by helping or shifting or manipulating other external factors, rather than actually feeling into within and actually clearing the energy field. And when you clear that energy field and you allow it to feel harmonic and you live in alignment with your own values, then your energy and your vibration becomes tight and it becomes straight shooting like an arrow. Very tight, very precise. And when your energy is like that, these different portals cannot be opened up where these low vibration energies and entities can get in. So really, living in your highest love, living in this new paradigm, this new software of the mind and of the heart, of love, is nothing more than being precisely yourself. But precisely yourself. That means thoughts, words, actions, feelings, energies, one line. You communicate exactly how you feel. You own it. You take responsibility for this vehicle. You become the temple keeper of the temple of the body and of the mind and of the spirit. And you guard that temple and you protect that temple and you lead with sacredness that temple through life, being the temple dweller. I gave some really cool meditations in the past in a lot of my old posts about closing your eyes and observing the temple walls within, seeing the textures of the emotions, seeing the textures of the murals of the mind, the tapestries of thought, and looking deep within yourself to actually be able to see that you are indwelling this sacred sanctuary of the human body. And it's when you start to treat it like that, that you can really move into this paradigm of energetic sovereignty. So I know how tricky this can be. I've mentioned this before, of just how easy, how much of a default reaction, a kickback it is when you feel uncomfortable to point at other people. Especially even for us empaths, because we're so empathic. But what you got to remind yourself is that you chose to open up. You chose to put yourself in that situation. You chose to not communicate your sensitivities properly. You chose to set the frame in a way that didn't necessarily help everyone meet you there. And maybe if you tweaked some of those things and you took responsibility for your piece by either shifting one of those things or really just not engaging in something that wasn't aligned for you, you would not be experiencing that emotion. So the big problem, and Bentinho Massaro said this amazingly in one of his latest videos, problem of the old paradigm is when we're emotionally suffering, what we do is we think you're wrong. When we're emotionally suffering and hurting, we're like, it was you, you're wrong. But what he was saying in the video, and this just hit so deep, is when you're emotionally suffering, when you're in emotional pain, when you're in a pain body attack, the actual truth is, I'm wrong. There's a part of me which is not aligned with the truth of the unified field. And that's why there's a backlash to that resonance in the vibratory field, and I'm experiencing pain. Because somebody else could go through that exact same experience, not hold, not contract, and allow those vibrations to move through. This is a high level, paradigm. The problem with victim mentality is that when you're a victim, you're right. You actually are right. Somebody did wrong you. I said this before in one of my other videos. Somebody did wrong you. And so it feels so justified to be like, I'm a freaking victim. But the new paradigm is saying, yes, that did happen. And from one level and perspective, I am a victim. But from another level and perspective, there's a deeper teaching of forgiveness, of realignment, of precision of my own vibration so I don't get caught into those sticky circumstances. That is the key to energetic sovereignty. Truly owning your experience and pointing the finger back within when we want to be focused out. So I love you so much. I'm sending you this blast of high vibration energy. Literally, it's like shaking me right now to share this message. So I love you. Out.